boxing. So, all right. So we had a situation where kind of open the guard here, and I have a collar control, so he stands up. Okay. I'm still mobile here. Okay. I definitely don't want to expose my arm too much for, you know, potentially flying armbar, which, you know, is only going to happen if you keep your arm out. But what I want to do is this. I want to watch his footing also. When I step on his foot, it makes it a problem for him to step. I can block here, okay? I can move here. And what he's going to want to do is he's going to want to kind of get past my feet, past my legs, okay? So what I always want to, he doesn't want to reach his hand out, you know, because I can go here and then begin to also come up, all right, for like an ankle pick. Or you don't even have to come up. You can just stay down, because I always want to be kind of faking here, and then this goes up in the chin, because here you're able to immediately go up right into that headquarters passing knee cut and stuff. So I want to distract him and make it problematic for him just to stand here, okay? Whether I'm here or here, because here I can begin to do collar drags also off of him standing. I just gotta block the foot, block the leg. I want him to be stepping freely, because he needs to control my legs and still get around my legs. And if you notice, I'm in a position where I can push, I can scoot, I can turn, I can scoot in. And ultimately what I really want to do is get him to bring his, more so his right knee or his left knee forward here, okay? So that I can scoot underneath here, come up, and then I can shoot underneath and get to the next guard right here. Okay, because this turns into a really nice, powerful, medium range type of guard right here. Okay, so this is what I want. My right leg still hooks on his left knee, and my left leg goes on the outside, okay? And then we'll talk about what happens if they face into you, turn into you, or face away. So, started from a guard. So we're here, I scooted out, I tried to get here, but he stood up. So I don't really have the collar drag from the, what do you call it, guard that we did on Tuesday. But what I want to do is I want to constantly be blocking his feet. Because oftentimes when you block that foot, he's probably going to want to bring that foot back. I want to block that foot so it's hard for him to step. He's going to have to deal with this. How would you deal with this? Here, I'm going to go here, yes, right here. So that I can begin to get this hook, okay? This hook enables me to pull him on top of me. What I don't want is, I don't want him to pin my feet down, okay? And then just basically do like a Toriano pass right here and just get around. Because then I get tilted on the side, and the only thing I have left is like a baby hook, which is not hard to get past, but still should be. So I want to always square up on him. So as he's moving, I'm blocking here, I'm hooking, pulling, blocking here, because I want this, like I push him away, and I pull him up, and I underhook this onto my shoulder here. All right, looks harder than it is. Start on the knees. He's on his knees. I have a collar control here. Yeah, he stands up here. Look, I block that foot. He's got to deal with it. I block this foot. He's got to deal with it here, 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 here. And then you have an X guard. X guard, you have to have the leg on the shoulder and preferably controlling this knee, okay? Because you have to make them choose whether they're going to be facing away or turning into you. Oftentimes the reaction is to drive his foot forward and to put on the mat. Yeah, because he'll have to face into me here while I keep him away and keep this balancing him as I want to begin to control some kind of an arm. And here, I can begin to drive him away, and back, and keep it back. And you see how it went from the bottom to top. So the stepping is very important, because we went from here, yeah, he stood up. So I want to block here, block here, push, pull, here. Yeah, he'll kick that leg back quick. Yes, right here. I also want to be able to do this. He's not going to fall, he'll stop. Right here. So I want to be dynamic here and constantly moving. So I'm not just sitting here. If you're sitting here not moving, he'll move 2 spots and you're already beat. So you can't move. So if we're here, I know where his hands need. Yeah, here. And you get into an extra. And it was a little bit fast, but still, if you notice, this leg hook and this leg is on the inside of the hip, and I'm pulling opposite ways, so he can't step off. So as he postures up, walk all the way up, I'm underneath him, and I'll have to constantly adjust. This right foot pulling this way, the left foot pushing into the hip, as I want this foot in the air. Not in the air, just not on the mat. He's got one foot to balance on. He's got to figure out what to do. So here I have this right here, which makes this, so we toss it here, and a whole bunch. So what I just want you guys to do is slowly practice on the bottom and moving. With the left hand down, yes. Right hand in the collar. Okay, so I stood up, your left hand's on the mat. Okay, so here, and you're moving. See, this is problematic for you. The only thing I can do is possibly do this, but if he pulls my head down, and and the left hand of his is also fishing for this heel. Yes, and bring this leg back and come up. Look at me. So I don't want that either. And sometimes he doesn't even need that. So the key is for him to move, but he needs to be more on his side. Yes, yes. So here, he always has the option. He's blocking here. I'll move this back. As I go here, he pulls that down. Right here. See, right there is hook. Okay. You can sit up. Okay. Bend this here. Sit up and hook, underhook my leg. And no, don't lay down. Come up. Up. And pull me on top, and then pull me on this hook. There you go. Okay. So this is commonly what happens here. They'll be on their knee, or they'll be standing, whatever you. This foot has to hook at the knee. Yes, so I'm riding kind of on the shin. This is not pulling up, it's pulling out. Pull, bend it, there. And this right foot goes that way. So I can't step off that way because this foot's in the way. I can't step off that way, and I'm just kind of floating. Okay, but we'll talk about this. For now, I want you guys to be dynamic on the collar grip here, so he stands up. If he begins to block his, look, I watch his feet. I can see his hand. Watch his feet. I block a foot there, go here, block the foot here, scoop, pull, scoop back, circle. Block. If he goes 2 hands on the collar, my collar, on the sleeve. Pull down, so he can't break the grip. Okay, here, if he does this, I can push, and I can get to that leg, and come back up. Basically for a collar drag from standing, while he's standing, I'm sitting. Okay, so I just want you guys to get comfortable in this position, because the way this happens is sometimes you're here, and as he's going for the knees, you get the collar here. And you're blocking here. And I'm always wide here, because I can always get up into a standing position. Okay? So what you guys get to do is just practice here. You're going to go slow. And I want to be mobile. 1, 2, 3. I can push with this. I can pull with this. Testing his balance. Block that foot. Hook that foot. Step back. I hook it. Pull it. He steps off of it. Push. Chin to here. And constantly test. If he gets 2 hands on the sleeve here, go down. Looking at this and this. Okay. This pulls and this hooks. So here I get into the X guard entry here, and I have access to his back. He's like right in the center here. If he turns in, it's one situation. If he turns away, it's another situation. But for now, the situation is this foot pulls, and it's like I'm going opposite ways here, and I can lift him. I can lift him. I can lift him up here. I can push him away. Push him away. Yeah, if he turns away, he exposes his back, I can drag it down, okay? So let's just practice that kind of on the ground, and you're gonna have a cross collar grip, but I want you on your side. Yes, with that left hand down. You don't need that left hand unless you're reaching for this ankle pick too. So if I go, see if he blocks his foot, I go here, he pulls me in a little bit. Now grab that ankle with that, yes, put this foot on the mat. Now come up before I can, you can come up right for an ankle pick right from there, okay? So you have variations, let's practice that. 1, 2, 3. No, I gotta take off the lock.